Hey guys, here again in the book of Colossians. We're stuck at home, so we're doing this series on the prison epistles that Paul wrote while he was under house arrest because we kind of feel like we're under house arrest. And we're in chapter 2 today, and we're going to look at verses 13 through 19 of Colossians chapter 2. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what Paul's talking about today. And you who were dead in your trespasses and the uncircumcision of your flesh, God made alive together with him, having forgiven us all our trespasses, by canceling the record of our debt that stood against us with its legal demands. This he set aside, nailing it to the cross. He disarmed the rulers and authorities and put them to open shame by triumphing over them in him. Therefore, let no one pass judgment on you in question of food and drink, with regard to a festival or a new moon or a Sabbath. These are a shadow of the things to come, but the substance belongs to Christ. Let no one disqualify you, insisting on asceticism and worship of angels, going on in detail about visions, puffed up without reason by his sensuous mind, and not holding fast to the head, from whom the whole body, nourished and knit together through its joints and ligaments, grows with the growth that is from God. So, have you ever been caught red-handed? Been in trouble for something that you got caught doing? A lot of times, when we're growing up, we do things that we probably shouldn't have done. And, I know when I was a kid, I got caught a lot of times getting in trouble. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes my parents would let it go, despite the fact that I was guilty. And here, Paul is talking to these people about the Old Testament. And a lot of these, about people who are coming to them and telling them that they have to follow the old law. And what Paul's trying to say is that they're actually, according to the law, they were guilty. And each one of us, because of our sin, because of our mess ups, we have been caught red-handed by God. I mean, that's just, he's there. And so he's telling us we are guilty. But here's the thing. When Jesus came to earth, he nailed all that to the cross. And the imagery he uses there is obviously on purpose. He's saying he put all that stuff away. All of our guilt, all of our shame, he takes that and he nailed it to the cross. And he says, don't let anybody pass judgment on you about questions of what you're supposed to eat or what you're supposed to drink or these things that they're trying to put on people because of the Old Testament. Because he says all of those things are actually just a shadow of the real thing. God's Old Testament law was there to show a shadow of God. And now, in the person of Christ, we have everything we need. We don't have a shadow of what we're looking for anymore. We have a person. This person is Jesus. And he says that he's the head. And he says that holding fast to the head, from whom the whole body is nourished and knit together through its joints and ligaments, grows with the growth that is from God. Right now, we're not able to be together. But this verse tells us that we as the church, as long as we're focused on Christ, the head of the church, he knits us together. Even though we're far apart, he knits us together and he makes us one and he makes us grow. So it's our job to focus in on him, to focus in on the fact that he has forgiven us, that he's nailed our sins to the cross, that he has taken them away, and he's put away our shame, he's put away our guilt, and he now knits us together as a family. And when we do that, when we focus on Christ, like Paul does through all of these prison epistles where he's stuck under house arrest, he focuses on Christ. And when we do that, we grow, and the church grows. So, I miss you guys. I'm going to pray for you guys. I hope you continue to pray for me. Let's grow together, even though we're not together right now. Let's continue to grow and grow closer to God and closer to one another. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.